Did you know that around 8.6 million people in the United States have at least one serious illness that's caused by smoking cigarettes, and that smoking is also the leading preventable cause of death throughout the United States? Smoking cigarettes is a very serious problem throughout not only the United States, but throughout the entire nation. The number of health problems related to smoking continues to rise, and the number of deaths also is continuing to climb. Along with causing so many health problems all around, the cost of cigarettes is insanely expensive. Smoking cigarettes can lead to more expenses when medical bills come into play. When one chooses to smoke, the thought of what they're putting into the air probably does not occur, and this is a major issue. Overall, smoking cigarettes wastes money, causes many health issues, and is toxic to our environment. Smoking cigarettes is a very expensive habit itself, which also leads to even more expensive medical bills and hospitalizations. Smoking costs the United States billions of dollars each year. The total economic cost of smoking is more than $300 billion a year, including $170 billion in direct medical care for adults and more than $156 billion in lost productivity due to premature death and exposure to secondhand smoke. After hearing these facts, it only makes sense that it is ridiculous to smoke. Along with these facts, there are hundreds more in which prove the cost of cigarettes themselves are outrageous. The average cost of a pack of cigarettes is roughly $6.28. This means a pack per day habit of smoking will set back around $188 per month and over $2,000 each year. If you take these numbers a little further, the price tag of 10 years of smoking cigarettes is roughly $23,000. With these numbers being an average, some people could even be paying more just to smoke these cigarettes. Not only could smokers be saving a ton of money, they could be preventing themselves hundreds of thousands of dollars on medical bills resulting from diseases and cancers. Smoking is a very expensive habit, which is just a waste of money. In 2019, I believe it is a known fact smoking is horrendous for our human bodies. In fact, smoking is the leading preventable cause of death throughout the United States. This causes more than 480,000 deaths each year and is nearly every 1 in 5 deaths. With the death rate being so high, it is important for current smokers to understand that every cigarette they smoke is taking time away from their own precious life and others' lives as well. Studies throughout the United States have shown that smoking just one cigarette takes away around 11 minutes of one's life. This means that if you smoke a pack of 20 cigarettes, like some do every single day, you are going to lose 3 hours and 40 minutes of your life. It gets worse though. One carton of cigarettes on average takes away 1.5 days away from a smoker's life. These numbers and statistics are insane and show that every person who smokes cigarettes is affected negatively in some way. These smokers are also at a high risk for diseases and cancers. Smokers are at a high risk for disease that can hurt the heart and affect the blood vessels. Strokes and coronary heart disease are in the top few leading causes of death throughout the United States, and both of these health issues are stemmed from smoking. Cigarettes can damage the blood vessels and also makes one's heart beat fast and increase blood pressure. This is when blood clots form and strokes can occur. Smoking also causes lung disease and is most popular cause of lung cancer. Not to mention, smoking can cause cancer almost anywhere in your body. Smoking can cause cancer of these types: bladder, blood, colon and rectum, esophagus, kidney, ureter, larynx, liver, pancreas, stomach, trachea, bronchus, and lung. When one chooses to smoke cigarettes, they choose to harm their body in so many ways. Smoking can cause diseases, cancer, strokes, death, and also takes time away from one's own life. With these facts and statistics, it is very important to understand that smoking causes many health issues. Throwing cigarettes on the ground is a societal norm. However, that habit should not be acceptable. Many forms of pollution are not accepted and also result in a heavy fine, so why is throwing cigarette butts on the ground not considered littering? Every minute, 2.3 million cigarette butts are being littered, and every 1 in 10 reach a body of water, which can be very toxic to aquatic life. There may be some people who choose to throw their cigarette butts away, but 65% of all cigarettes are littered. Cigarette butts emit cadmium, lead, arsenic, and lead into water while they decompose. Many animals mistake these butts for food. This is absolutely disgusting and also terrifying for animals that live in water as they are breathing in these chemicals. There are so many ways to make our planet a better environment, but by simply throwing away cigarettes in a garbage rather than on the ground, the world would be less polluted by 38%. These cigarettes are not only pollute our environment, they cost big bucks to clean up. Cities spend anywhere between $3 to $16 million on cigarette cleanup. After learning about the significance of cigarettes polluting the earth, it is important for us humans to encourage others to throw them away in the garbage or in a special container rather than throwing them on the ground. At the end of the day, cigarettes are horrible for the planet, especially when nearly 65% of all of them are littered. After learning a lot about all of these negative statistics and facts, it is safe to say that smoking cigarettes is a waste of money, causes health issues, and is toxic for our environment. Stop smoking, create a better future for your children and your children's children. Better your health. Save your money for something that is worth it. Smoking cigarettes is not worth losing your own life and harming everyone else's while doing it. Many people should remember that this is the leading preventable cause of death throughout the United States. Through knowledge and the spread of word, I believe people will gradually stop smoking cigarettes. Before lighting a cigarette, remember that nearly 480,000 deaths are related to smoking each year.